Hello students, now we are going to discuss the next topic, that is the nephron. As we already discussed about the human excretory system, its structure and the detailed study of the kidney also. So now we are going to discuss what are the structures which are present inside the kidney and what are their functions. Yes, these are the nephrons. Yes, nephrons is also called uriniferous tubules. Yes, these are the basic structural unit of the human excretory systems. Yes, nephrons, there are, we can say, millions of nephrons found inside the kidney, whose main function is to filter the waste that is coming from the blood. With the help of the blood, then filter the waste that will pass into the ureter, and blood will again pass into the body by the vena cava. Yes, so main function of the nephron is to separate the waste, liquid waste, from the blood. So this is the nephron that I have drawn here, simplest diagram of the nephron. It is consist of this part. Yes, this is known as the Bowman's capsule, and these dots that I have made here are the podocytes. Yes, from where filtration will take place. So this is the Bowman's capsule. This part is known as the PCT, I have mentioned here. Then PCT will be narrow down. It will make the loop of Henle. So there are two parts of the loop of Henle. This is the descending limb of the loop of Henle. Yes, because filtrate will pass into the this direction. So this is the descending limb. Here filtrate will pass into the upward direction. So this is ascending limb and this is descending limb of loop of Henle. Okay, after that, this broad structure is known as DCT. Yes, distal convoluted tubule, and this PCT is proximal convoluted tubule. So this DCT will meet in the collecting ducts. You can see a number of structures here also, like these structures. Yes, these all are the openings of the DCT. Yes, a number of DCTs will collected, or we can say open into a single collecting duct, and then from the waste from the collecting duct will pass into the ureter. So this is the simplest way, but you can see also here how the blood will reach into the nephron and how the filtration will take place. So this part, yes, blue structure I have drawn here. From here, this is the afferent arteriole, from where the blood will enter into the nephron. So this part is known as the glomerulus. This part is known as the glomerulus. So osmotic pressure in the glomerulus is the 30 mm Hg, and this pressure will create that filtration will start, and this filtration will take place with the from the podocytes from here. After that, what will be filtered and what will be left here? Except the blood cells. Yes, except the blood cells, everything will be filtered here. Only blood cells will be left, that will be circulated here in the vasa recta. So this is vasa recta. Okay. Then efferent arteriole is there. A number of the openings of the vasa recta will collected at a point and make the efferent arteriole. This efferent arteriole will again pass the blood to the vena cava. So here in this structure, only filtration of the waste will take place, and blood that is left will again pass to the body. So nephrons are of two types. First is the cortical nephron, and second is the juxtamedullary nephrons. Yes, these names are given according to their location or the position of the nephrons. For example, cortical nephrons, their Bowman's capsule glomerulus parts are and mainly found in the renal cortex. So on the basis of the cortex, name has been given the cortical granules. These nephrons, name has been given the cortical nephron because these are found in the cortex. So these cortical nephron have short loop of Henle that will not extend till the medullary part. Second is the juxtamedullary nephron. Yes, juxtamedullary nephrons, Bowman's is mainly found in the cortex, or we can say point of the cortex and juxta part of the medulla. But these have a long loop of Henle that will extend till deep of the medulla. Okay. Next is the urine formation. Yes, how does the urine formation will takes place? Yes, there are 3 steps. First is the glomerulus filtration. Second is the tubular reabsorption. Third is the tubular secretion. Yes, these are the 3 steps that is mainly involved in the formation of the urine in the human body. Yes, how these steps will carry out? Glomerulus filtration, as the name indicates, the filtration that will takes place from the glomerulus to the Bowman's capsule is known as the glomerulus filtration. This is also known as the ultrafiltration also. Yes, as you know, except the blood cells, everything will be passed into the Bowman's capsule. So sodium, potassium, chloride ions, glucose, amino acids, urea, water, pigments, ketone bodies, creatinine, all these things will be passed from the glomerulus to the PCT or Bowman's capsule from the podocytes. Yes. Now the pressure, osmotic pressure in the PCT is the 20 mmHg. Yes. If we will discuss about the filtrate, how much amount will be filtrate will be there. So 125 ml per minute filtration will be there. 125 ml per minute filtration will be carried out. So near about 180 liter filtrate will be there in a single day. So how much blood will be passed from here for the removal of the waste here? So removal of the waste near about 1100 to 1200, yes, liter of the blood will be circulate through here for the removal of the waste. Second is the tubular reabsorption. Yes, the filtrate that is passed from the glomerulus to the Bowman's capsule, everything will not remove outside the body because there are so many important substances also that can be utilized by the body again. So that is known as the tubular reabsorption. Yes, tubular reabsorption means the important substance that is reabsorbed by the tubular part of the nephron. Yes. Yes, so reabsorption will carry out at 3 parts: PCT, Henle's loop and the DCT. PCT is involved in the reabsorption of glucose, amino acids, urea, uric acid, water, sodium, chloride ions. All these things will be absorbed from the PCT, and that absorbed substance will pass into the vasa recta for maintaining the normal concentration of the blood also. Second is the loop of Henle. Yes, loop of Henle, only the reabsorption of the water will be carried out from the loop of Henle. So this is the descending loop. This part is the impermeable for the absorption of the water, and this part is only permeable for the absorption of water. So we can mention here like this, so you can easily identify which part is permeable for the absorption of water. Next is the DCT. Yes, distal convoluted tubule. It will reabsorb the sodium, water, chloride ions and bicarbonate ions from the filtrate. Okay, third step is the tubular secretion. As you know, filtration will carry out. After that, many of the substance will be absorbed by the body. Next step is the secretion. What do you mean by secretion? So still now some waste material is there that should be removed outside. That is carry out by the tubular secretion, and that will also carry out on the 3 parts: PCT, Henle's loop and DCT. PCT, it will in PCT, that is the substance that will be secreted is the hydrogen ions, ammonia and pigments. In Henle's loop, urea is there that is secreted. In DCT, potassium, ammonia and bicarbonate ions are there that will be secreted into the filtrate. So these are the 2 topics today that we have discussed. One is the nephron, that is uriniferous tubules, and second is the how does the urine formation will takes place in the human body. Thank you beta.